Ever felt like a candle burning at both ends? That's what burnout feels like. It's a state of chronic stress that leads to physical and emotional exhaustion, cynicism, detachment, and feelings of ineffectiveness and lack of accomplishment. In our fast-paced, always-on world, burnout is becoming an increasingly prevalent issue. It's a silent thief that robs us of our joy, productivity, and even our health. It's a topic that needs to be brought out from the shadows and into the light, and that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. We'll explore the symptoms and causes of burnout, why it's becoming more common, and the serious consequences it can have on our lives. We'll also delve into the factors that contribute to burnout, such as work pressure, personal expectations, and a lack of self-care. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of this issue, what causes burnout and how it impacts our lives. Use our time-stamped key moments in the description below. We've broken the video down into chapters so that you can easily follow along or skip to a section that is of interest to you. Burnout isn't just about being tired, it's a state of chronic physical and emotional exhaustion. Picture this: you're working long hours, constantly under high stress, and you can't seem to find a balance between your work and personal life. It starts with fatigue, then creeps into a sense of dread about the workday ahead. Before you know it, you're feeling detached, unproductive, and disillusioned. That's burnout. But why is it so prevalent in today's world? It's a combination of factors. First, we're living in an age where technology makes us accessible around the clock. This constant connectivity blurs the line between work and personal life, making it harder to switch off and relax. Next, the modern workplace often values quantity over quality. The pressure to be constantly productive, to meet high expectations, and to keep up with the pace of change can lead to sustained stress levels. And stress, when it's constant, can result in burnout. Our personal expectations play a role too. We're often our own worst critics, pushing ourselves to achieve more, be more, do more. This self-imposed pressure can be just as damaging as external work pressures, if not more so. But burnout isn't exclusive to the workplace. It can affect anyone from students to parents to caregivers. Anyone who feels overwhelmed, underappreciated, or under constant pressure can be susceptible to burnout. So, what does burnout look like? It's more than just being tired. It's a feeling of constant fatigue, a lack of enthusiasm and motivation, feelings of cynicism and detachment, and a sense of ineffectiveness and lack of accomplishment. It can also lead to physical symptoms like headaches, sleep disturbances, and a weakened immune system. Understanding the symptoms and causes of burnout is crucial. It's a widespread issue that's often overlooked, but it can have serious consequences on our mental and physical health, our relationships, and our productivity. As we move on, remember, recognizing burnout is the first step towards addressing it. A burnout doesn't just happen overnight. It's the result of an accumulation of stressors over time. Let's delve into the factors that contribute to burnout. High-pressure work environments top the list. Imagine a workplace where deadlines are tight, hours are long, and the workload is heavy. The constant need to perform at peak levels with minimal room for error can lead to a sense of being overwhelmed, a key ingredient in the recipe for burnout. Next up, personal expectations. We all want to excel at what we do. Our desire to succeed, to be the best, can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can motivate us to strive harder. On the other, when our reality doesn't match up with our expectations, it can lead to frustration and exhaustion. Then, there's the lack of self-care. When we're caught up in the whirlwind of work and personal responsibilities, it's easy to put ourselves last. Skipping meals, sacrificing sleep, foregoing downtime, these might seem like necessary sacrifices in the short term. But over time, neglecting our physical and emotional well-being can contribute significantly to burnout. And let's not forget societal pressure. In a world that glorifies busyness, it's easy to feel like we're not doing enough if we're not constantly on the go. This societal norm to always be productive can add an extra layer of stress, pushing us towards burnout. It's important to remember that these factors can interact in complex ways. What might be a minor stressor for one person can be a major source of burnout for another. The key is to recognize these factors in our own lives and to take steps to address them before they escalate into full-blown burnout. Ready for the hard truth? Let's talk about the effects of burnout. Burnout isn't just a personal issue. It affects your health, your relationships, and your productivity. Now, let's dive into the physical toll burnout can take. It's not merely feeling tired. It's a state of chronic exhaustion that sleep alone can't cure. Headaches, muscle tension, and gastrointestinal problems can become unwelcome daily companions. Your immune system may take a hit, making you more susceptible to colds, the flu, and other infections. And let's not forget the potential for serious conditions like heart disease. Mental health isn't spared either. Burnout can lead to increased anxiety and depression. It can rob you of your ability to concentrate, make decisions, or even remember simple things. You may find that tasks you once did with ease now feel like scaling Mount Everest. And then, there's the emotional toll. Burnout can leave you feeling empty, devoid of any enthusiasm or passion. You may start to question your abilities, your worth, even your purpose. The joy you once found in your work, your hobbies, or your relationships can seem like a distant memory. Speaking of relationships, burnout doesn't exist in a vacuum. It spills over, affecting those around you. You may become irritable, snapping at loved ones for minor things. Your patience can wear thin, and your capacity for empathy may dwindle. These changes can strain relationships, creating a cycle of stress and negativity that feeds the burnout beast. And let's not forget productivity. Burnout can make it feel like you're constantly running on a treadmill, working hard but getting nowhere. You may find it difficult to stay focused, to maintain your usual pace, or to muster your usual creativity. Your performance can suffer, and with it, your sense of accomplishment. You see, burnout is a silent saboteur. It creeps in, slowly eroding your health, your happiness, your relationships, and your performance. It's not just about being overworked or stressed. It's about feeling overwhelmed, undervalued, and stuck. It's about losing your spark, your drive, your zest for life. But here's the thing. While the effects of burnout are significant, they're not irreversible. Recognizing the signs and taking steps to address them can help you reclaim your health, your joy, and your life. Burnout can seem overwhelming, but remember, it's not insurmountable. And we'll explore how to overcome it in the next scene. So stick around. There's light at the end of this tunnel. Overcoming burnout starts with acknowledging it, but what next? Now that we've established the severity of burnout and its impact, let's delve into how we can overcome it. The road to recovery isn't always easy, but it's certainly attainable with the right strategies and resources. First up, setting boundaries. One of the main reasons behind burnout is the inability to separate our professional lives from our personal ones. So, make a conscious effort to establish a clear boundary between work and home. This might mean turning off work emails after a certain hour or scheduling regular breaks throughout the day. Remember, it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. Next, prioritize self-care. This is not just about indulging in a spa day or treating yourself to a shopping spree. It's about incorporating routine activities that help rejuvenate your mind and body. This could be anything from maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, or even taking up a hobby that brings you joy. And let's not forget the importance of seeking professional help when necessary. There's absolutely no shame in reaching out to a therapist, counselor, or support group. Sometimes having an unbiased perspective can make all the difference in gaining clarity and finding a way forward. Above all, it's crucial to maintain a balanced lifestyle. This doesn't mean you need to have every aspect of your life perfectly balanced at all times. Rather, it's about creating a healthy equilibrium that allows you to feel fulfilled and energized, instead of drained and overwhelmed. Remember, burnout is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a signal that something in your life needs to change, and the power to initiate that change lies within you. So take a step back, breathe, and reassess your priorities. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary, and yes to things that fuel your soul. Remember, you're not alone in this. Reach out, speak up, and take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's only one you, and you're worth taking care of. Like and subscribe to join us on a journey of discovery as we seek to understand the fundamental aspects of human behavior, emotions, cognition, and relationships. Stay curious, and until next time.